Hello and welcome to episode 39 of my demo review series. Today we'll be watching Taxio as he plays on Mirage. Hop right into the game here. Alright, as we can see, starting off on CT side. What? Alright, so looks like you're going to be a pretty good team player here. You get a kit and smoke, not a bad buy. The only thing is you can't really play too much contact. If you're playing cat or mid, looks like you're going to go mid. Pretty decent spot to get the kick for. And it looks like you're just going to fall off and rush underpass. I wouldn't recommend this because you have no armor. Especially if you run into about 3 or 4 or even all 5, they're going to kill you. And as we can see also by crosshair placement, you're aiming at the wood instead of aiming above where their heads can be at. That will result in you not getting a kill if they decide to peek you. And again, your crosshair placement right here is really high, and you're not really checking your corners as you go out, but as you can see, they're rushing B from Palace, and there's also a couple from Connector. Or one cat, one connector, so you definitely should have checked your mid as you're pushing in. Right now you're in a pretty solid spot. You can let them plant, and you can probably go for the ninja defuse, because they'll probably try to look for you. What are you at? Gold level 1? Yeah, definitely these people, gold level players might get a little frag hungry here, try to look for you, and you might be able to just smoke it and defuse it. But let's get this out. It would have been great if 1, you threw the smoke correctly, and 2, you were hiding behind the thing, the triple box here, instead of just protruding out of it. So you should be either force buying up pistol armor, or maybe you just want to buy a pistol, or just full save. If your teammate's forced up though, I would suggest forcing up. It's a pretty good rule of habit so you're not useless to your teammates, because it does put you in a good position over the round. Your teammates are able to get kills. Like they're just gonna have pistols on side for some reason. So we get goose right away, unfortunate.
Lead the way. I'm throwing a grenade.
Alright, teammate got the kill. Good baiting for him. Teammate should move though, because they know they should be here, so they'll check under. I'm gonna come here in a second. Alright, you have 16 HP, you shouldn't be playing too aggressive here. One shot and you're basically dead, even if they only have pistols, and no reason to peek this. Smart, you're falling off. Like, jump shooting for some reason. 4v3 situation, last thing you want to do is get killed here by a stray bullet. You kind of just want to bait them into your teammate that's right there. Teammate was able to get another kill. Alright, so you know the guy's market. Nice, solid kill by you. So now it's 2v1. It's safe to assume, because they know you were baiting for that guy and your teammate ready to kill the guy. You should think to yourself, alright, he knows both of us are here. He's probably going to go A. And for some reason you still think he's going to be B, so you... Oh, thankfully he's bad and doesn't have armor in you.
We took the piss out of the future.
Go next round. You guys should be able to buy up M4. It is no problem whatsoever.
There's no stopping us.
I don't understand why you don't have a pistol.
There you go. Grenade. Grenade. Smoke.
I really need to watch these rounds. You guys are pretty bad. Alright, I don't know why you didn't buy a gun there. but thankfully I guess it works out. Right now you buy armor kit and everything.
Smoke, so it is.
Good.
Move. Throwing a grenade.
Looks like you're holding B by yourself. Should smoke off B apps right away to prevent any rushes. As you can see on the minimap, they aren't really rushing you guys. Heavy towards
Right
mid.
on.
Holding a pretty decent spot here. You can see if they come out window. You can also shoot them, push in. Just fast forward this. Doesn't look like you're gonna make any contact here for a second.
Flashbang.
If they're going up connector,
Throwing
and
flashbang.
flash. They can go up cat. Looks like you realize that. Nice shot by you. Another good shot. Good headshot level. You're keeping your crosshair. That's really good. Crosshair placement.
Throwing a grenade. Throwing flashbang.
Got
Flashbang.
flash. Somehow blinded him. Oh my god. Well, it looks like you're a bot.
Remember, this isn't the killing house anymore. This is real life. Grenade. There you go. We've got a sniper.
Alright, looks like bot died and Gon A died. It's probably safe to assume it's gonna be A. So you can just run through here.
Planting.
Alright, so you're walking, which is good, right? Could be anyone right here. You're not checking your corners. Sometimes people, again, you should try to hug the corner as you're coming around it. Thankfully, no one's here. Turn around, like that, and you just 2 shots.
Let's move out.
Here to the next round.
Throwing a flashbang. Throwing fire. I'm throwing.
Mid, you miss your flag. Thankfully, your teammate's able to kill him, and like you have no one on B. You should probably rotate to B.
Flashbang. Affirmative.
Alright, throw a bad nade.
I'm throwing flashbang. Flashbang. Deploying flashbang.
Decent player would have been able to look around like that, and you miss your shots with your 5-7. Probably should just hop down with your op, scoped in, and killed the guy. You guys thankfully win that round.
Right on.
Looks like you're gonna hold B with your teammate here.
Status.
Open up.
Flashbang. Throwing flashbang.
No reason to throw these flashes. You're just wasting your nade. It's not
Stay
really good
frosty.
usage of your nades.
Sniper.
They're not throwing any smokes. They're not throwing any flashes, and you don't see or hear anything. If you guys are gonna play 2B, it'd be smart to put at least 1 cat to listen for a rush as well. If you have your teammate playing by van, maybe you should go cat, help out your teammates, or just go to A. Fast forward here, looks like we're not getting any contact, rotating.
I am planting the bomb.
Alright, so you're going CT, you have a teammate by stairs. Sandwich now, so there, and you're just waiting back. You should be trying to push up and try to get a kill. Definitely winnable by you guys, 4v3.
Throwing flashbang.
Flashing, bad flash. Miss your shots. Definitely gotta hit that, and you guys lose that. 4v3 and you guys lose. Fast forward here. Your buyer here is really stupid. No need to spend your money on a kit and these nades. Just get an upgraded pistol, maybe some chest armor. See, one of your teammates is force buying, so maybe just force up with him. You have enough, but what you buy here is really stupid, not really good economy management. USP is this like the second weakest, second or third weakest pistol in the game. The Glock's the first one. Maybe the dualies are actually weaker than the USP, that's why I put it at third. But yeah, you're not gonna do a lot of work with this. If you do, it's just because the enemy's really bad. You're not gonna make a lot of contact here. Just hiding in a very common spot people like to hide in. I'm assuming you're just gonna go for the ninja defuse. Like it. Good player with hard to drop. Really good shots by you. He's to your left. I don't know if you heard him. Your crosshair placement, if we line it up, you're aiming at his chest, not really where his head would be. Even if he was close up to you, his head would be up here. Think about that as you're moving across really fast. See again, low. They will spray him down, or at least burst him down. Good round by you. Then we have 2 bots. Oh, never mind, 1 bot. B again. So again, very common angle. They haven't seen you play here yet, so can be fine. Here, 1 guy running up, 2 guys running up. Definitely gotta work on your recoil control there with your rifle. That was really bad. You were able to tap down the first guy, and you tried to spray the second guy, but your spray was just everywhere and you fell down and it just threw you off even more. So you definitely should have been dead there. Oops. Oh, didn't mean to fast forward it, but oh well. You guys win, so it doesn't matter.
You're a champion. Come on, chop chop.
And looks like you're not really gonna have any contact here. Teammates make contact right away.
Grenade out. Grenade.
Gotta be careful of your cat too. You have none of your teammates watching it, so just keep that in mind next time. Try to see where your teammates are holding. Bomb's down, I believe, so you should be rotating. Make sure the last guy is your pals or something has an AUG. And now you're just in a really bad position. Because you're exposed to 2 different palace. Exactly. You're exposed to ramp and you're exposed to palace. And you weren't even aiming at ramp or palace, where your teammate should have told you he was at. And because of that, you died. Let's go to the next round. Thankfully, it's 2v1. You guys should have easily won that. Alright, so one thing I want you to keep in mind too is try not to buy head armor when you know they're going to buy. Obviously, they've been doing a lot of mixed buys, so it's really hard to buy, to get a read on. They have been losing a lot. As we can see, they lost 3 in a row. So, like, if you die here next round, you should not be buying head armor. They should be able to buy up. As we can see, Tech 9 Deagle, you saw it off, blah blah blah. Head armor is not a bad buy. But you don't want to get in the habit of always buying head armor when you don't have to.
Throwing a grenade.
That grenade's a really bad nade, doesn't go deep. It lands right here and they can't even be pushed up yet, or if they were pushed up yet, they weren't going to get as much damage taken to them as it possibly could have.
Grenade.
Well, you at least know there's 1 there. Decent position you're in right now. Teammate dies. You give away your position. Alright, so that was just really bad spray, accuracy, and crosshair placement where you put it. They killed your first teammate, and then they killed your second teammate. You probably even could have hit on sight because they're not going to expect the 3rd guy to be there. Or at least in higher levels, they know that at least 2 play B. And because of that, it might just run past you. Even in lower levels, they were not really thinking, so they might clear it. I don't know. It's really unpredictable when you get to these lower levels. As well as your spray right there was really bad. And your crosshair was just trailing too far behind him instead of being on him as he was falling off. They won that round. But you guys still have a lot of money. Again, they're probably going to have AKs and 4s, blah blah blah. These 4 weapons right here, if they're, well, the sawed off, if they're close enough to kill you in 1 shot to the head. So again, don't need that head armor right now. M4 maybe, because if he hits the head, you're dead. But guild bracket you're in, I wouldn't be too worried about that.
Alright.
It looks like you're gonna hold op. What your economy's like. You have 1800. You could have bought nades, and you kind of have a low money, so you shouldn't buy a 5.7. Because if you tag them with the op, you leg them. Use your USP, you don't need to waste this 500 unless you're not even going to use the op effectively. E2 there. You fall off in a decent position. Wall him. So this is a good spot. You should know there's 1 to your left, so you're just hoping your teammate kills him, and he does. You see these flashes come out.
I'm throwing smoke.
You should hear that M4 coming off. Your teammate made contact. full nades. Good. Nades are your friends. They help you get the advantage over enemies that are shitty. You use nades or turn from flashes. Like, might not hit contact here for a second. I like you're changing up your position, right? You played you keep changing it, but you're changing it back and forth between two positions. Basically, it's here and then on site where you watch that window. You should think about investing in different spots to watch from, because a good enemy will be able to read you pretty easily.
Throwing a flashback.
Good shot. Get your spray there.
Grenade. I'm throwing a flashback. Smoke.
Teammate kills the guy cat. No, he has bombs down. Doesn't think I mid, so maybe the guys in the apps could be underpass, could be mid somewhere else. Even could be lurking on A, but there's only 10 seconds left. He only has enough time to go B, but now the time's running out and he's probably not going to win. Alright, looks like you're going to get a lot of contact here. Again, your accuracy's really off. It's going to be a decent nade if you throw it at the right time. And again, you're going back to the same spot. Guess you took too much damage. You should have there, and you're falling off. Alright, your back's turned to the enemy. If they were all running at the same time, they would have killed you because your back was turned and you're just running in to hide. Definitely think about hiding behind, somewhere on site, behind those walls, right? Because you're not going to do much use back here, unless we can tell your aim. Cross replacement's decent, right? But your accuracy overall is just really bad. So the further you are, the harder it's going to be for you to hit them. Straight through. Well, you should know there's one guy in there. You just off teammate.
Nice.
Or you should know the last guy's in there. You hit that op shot. The bomb's down A. Yeah, alright. You're holding a pretty decent position. You don't want to die. I'm not going to really critique you too badly on this.
There's no stopping us. Counter-terrorist win.
And we're coming on to the final round. Buy up, whatever you want.
Let's go to the right end. You're right on. You're right on.
Again, holding a very common position you've been holding a lot. Decent flash, find the guy. That wall's definitely sprayable, and he's just... You're just pulling down way too quickly.
Grenade. Deploying flashbang.
And you're moving while you're spraying. And that really... This isn't Call of Duty, you can't move and spray at the same time. Unless you're counter-strafing. Thankfully, your nade comes and kills him. And the last guy died, and we're going on to side. That's really easy. Let's see what you do. And it looks like you're buying nades. What a good team player you are. If you know how to use this correctly. Alright, looks like you just went out there, made some contact. And looks like you're going to throw a stairs smoke. And you messed it up. Because you threw it too far to the right. Now, obviously, they're going to rotate over. You should know this, because they made contact with you guys. See a lot out. You got to think to yourself, alright, they're probably all going to be rotated here. One might be flanking. I want to say you guys lose this round, but these guys are pretty bad, so anything's possible here. Nice head level. Die. And let's see what you're... Yeah, they won the round. 2v3, pretty decent. Again, your crosshair placement was okay. Too bad, but it wasn't too good too. That pistol round there. You have no nades. Definitely should get nades, especially against people that are going to be forcing up here or even ecoing. Shot. Hear one guy running up. teammate kills him though. Tag him. That took you way too many shots to tag that guy. So you know he was in jungle. Teammate kills him, so you should think the last two guys could be anywhere. That's CT smoke. Alright, you know one's near jungle, ladder plays. Don't need to be looking at this, right? Why are you looking upstairs? You have a teammate right here by jungle and connector. He's gonna die before they come upstairs, so there's no reason for you to be watching that. You could be watching in the jungle, or you could be watching CT, or you could be even looking down connector, which you do, and you get a nice flick on that guy.
The world is ours. Let's make this race rain. Throwing a flashback.
Other guy dropped down. Tag him. So you should be thinking to yourself, could push B? Should have pushed B, right? And you didn't see the first guy fall down and he was able to get you because your timing is going to be off. You're not expecting it. You guys still win that round. So you guys are really just dominating. And you're able to buy AK by full nades, which is awesome. Watching for the underpass push because you know they push underpass a couple times.
Flashback. Laying down smoke.
Rushing B, you should be rushing together. It's Cream.
Smoke.
Oh, this should be very easy for you guys. I think you should have hurt that guy. Inside. Kills. Hurt him when he grabs. Looks like this is gonna be second and third last round. There's a knife.
Flashbang. Flashback.
Now looks like this is gonna be the last round.
Come on, jump. I'm throwing flashbang, throwing smoke.
That time you threw a good flare smoke. Or a bad nade. That's bad. You shouldn't be moving while you're spraying.
Flashback. Throwing smoke. Grenade.
Last round. Faking. Alright, you guys win this. I'm just gonna fast forward through this and I'm gonna get the end. Alright, you guys win. Awesome. So now I'm gonna come on to the scoring section. We're gonna grade you on how well you played. Let's give you some feedback overall on the demo itself. Alright, and welcome to the scoring section for your demo review. Here you can see your different scores you got and your total score over here in the top right. So let me just explain to you what your total score is here. You got a 32 out of 100. That's how I graded you for this matchmaking game, pickup game, whatever you want to call it. And that basically puts you at like a solid Gold Nova 2, Nova 3 level of gameplay. But let me break down your scores and let me tell you how you got these individual scores right here to the left side of the screen. So first one we have aim, and that includes crosshair placement, accuracy, trigger discipline. So crosshair placement, I thought you had pretty decent crosshair placement. I gave you a 5 out of 10. Sometimes it was off, sometimes it was really good, really on, but still got some work to do. When you're coming around corners, hug the corner with your crosshair, as well as keeping it at head level. You're going back and forth. It looked like it was dripping. Again, always be conscious about where your crosshair placement's at. Secondly, accuracy. I gave you a 2 out of 10. Definitely need to work on that. Some of your scout shots were okay. Your rifle accuracy though, atrocious. Need to work on that a lot. Don't move when you're spraying. Also aim at them and know the recoil pattern for your different rifles, different submachine guns, even your pistols. They do have a general trend that they usually follow. And then finally, trigger discipline. I gave you a 2 out of 5. That's just basically knowing the tap, burst, and spray. I just gave you a decent score. I didn't see too much of it. You kind of tapped at a distance. You sprayed when they were close, so that's why I gave you that score. Next up is movement. Under that is a subcategory of just regular movement, knowing when to walk and when to run. I gave you a 3 out of 5. The only reason I use that is because maybe that pistol round on the CT side you were walking T-spawn, Not sure anything else. You knew when to run, basically. If they were pushing it, you ran through B apps, or you ran CT, and all that good stuff, and you knew when to walk when you get close. So I just gave you an average score there. I didn't see too much of it, so I can't really give you a good grade. Next up is positioning. I give you a 4 out of 10. Positioning is definitely decent. You hold up different spots, but you're going back and forth between maybe 2 or 3 spots on B when there's about 5, 6 different spots you can be. Lastly, it's rotations. You gotta learn to rotate faster, know when your teammates need help. If your teammates stay on A, rotate to help them. If you're playing B by yourself, can't do anything much. Can't do much about it. But if you do see bomb, if your teammates spot bomb, should be rotating a lot faster. Should be just chilling at B and waiting. Next is game awareness, game sense. Overall, just give you a 2 out of 10. I didn't look like to me you were thinking critically, intuitively of where the enemies could be at. If you were, you would know not to turn your back when you're running a market because you think that they could be closer to you. You should kind of guess at where the enemies can be, timings on where they're at, where were they last seen at, how long has it been since you last saw them, where could they be by now? Could they be in T-spawn? Could they be up top mid? Could they have gone underpass? Can they be by now? Alright, those are kind of things you have to think of when you're dealing with the enemy, as well as are they gonna rush A? Did they rush B and it failed? Probably gonna rush A. Did they rush A and it failed? Good likely chance they're gonna rush B. Try to take these things into considerations when you're playing CT side. As well as T side, think about how they're gonna play, who plays where, right? Learning their habits. All those good things come with game sense. Next up is economy awareness. I gave you a 2 out of 5. Definitely got to learn when to buy, when not to buy, what the enemy's buying. Second round you only had a pistol. One round you were ecoing with your regular USP nades and a kit. Looked like you were trying to ninja defuse. You won that round against good players. You're never going to get that. So don't practice bad habits, right? You want to start practicing good habits. Know when to buy head armor. Know when not to buy head armor. Know when to buy pistols to go along with you. If you're up and you have like 10, 11, $16,000 in your bank, you can buy pistols. If you barely just went around and you have an op and you have like a little bit of cash, don't buy a pistol, right? You don't need it. If you leg them, USP's good enough. Then is teammate positioning. I gave you a 3 out of 10. Learn how to play off your teammates. You kind of did that right with the pistol round. Second gun round, right? He was under balcony area on B site. But overall, learn how to play with your teammates. Teammate's gonna be holding that angle. Try to bait for him at different angles, right? So they focus on you, or play on top of Van. So when they see you fall off, they think that the guy that usually plays Van is falling off, but instead you're just baiting them towards him. When they fall down, they're gonna see him there. All right. As well as let's say you're on T. Obviously, you didn't get a lot of T rounds in, but if you guys are pushing in, right, your entry fraggers are going in. Make sure you're close enough to be able to trade with them, as well as holding up good crossfire angles on CT side, cross angle fires on post bomb plant positions on T side, and just overall playing smart and together with your teammates. That's key to ranking up in this game, is learning how to play off your teammates. They don't necessarily have to tell you what they're doing, but you can kind of look at them and get a feel for what they're watching and what you should be doing. And then finally is the last category, grenades. Grenades are very important to this game. They distinguish who's a good player, who's a bad player, just by how you effectively use nades, or even if you use nades at all. So, bought is the first category. I gave you a 4 out of 5. Definitely bought nades when you could have. Most of the rounds. Some rounds I did see you not buy nades. Definitely got to start picking up that habit. Then, next category is used correctly. I gave you a 2 out of 15. Definitely need to learn how to use nades more effectively. You threw a lot of nades that were just wasteful and just a waste of money. You don't want to throw away that economy. Learn how to use your nades properly. Double flashes you threw where you're under having them to be that guy in B, but you just spray. Those were good flashes, good solid flashes. You those peaked with it, wasn't a waste. Kill them faster next time so you don't have to waste that second one, but overall those were good thoughts you had with the grenades right there. That's why I didn't give you like a 1 or a 0 in this category. Then last category is reacting to enemy nades. I just gave you a 1 out of 5. That's dodging Molotovs, dodging HE grenades. If you hear a flash, turn away because it's probably going to you or know where it's coming from. Turn away from that area. See a flash in the corner of your screen, turn from it, blah blah blah. Not having tunnel vision is basically what that comes down to. If they throw a bad smoke, learn how to use that smoke to your advantage. Play inside the smoke, play around the smoke, flash through the smoke. Lots of different things you can do to use enemy grenades against them. Alright, so that brings you out to a score of 32 again. That is about a Gold Nova 2, Gold Nova 3 played this game. Can't even stretch it as far as gold level 1, which you're at. But overall, I think you had a really solid game, playing at the level you should be at. Definitely a lot of things you got to work on. And if you want a one-on-one lesson where we go into detail on these maps, I show you different positions you can hold, different grenades you can use to give you advantage on Mirage, Dust 2, Cache, Inferno, all the different main maps that you see in the competitive pool, I can definitely help with that. Anyone else that doesn't have me on Steam or wants to get a coaching lesson, I'll put my email description below. Thanks for watching.